What's going on, everybody? Migz here. Welcome to the Tech Smiths. Today, bringing to you guys good old Dragon Ball that goes into Shenron. But it's not just any. On this deck build, we're going to be focusing it more on the 12 drop Jiren. Now, I have an explanation as to how this deck really functions on our Facebook page. So if you guys are interested, if you haven't joined us yet, go ahead and join us. You get to watch the video where it's going to be longer than this one, but it'll give you more brief as to what you want to have on the board, and of course why certain cards are going to be run in the deck. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into it. This is going to be straightforward to you viewers because we already know what Shenron does. So we're going to start it right over here. So this build, 3 Ox Kings. Sorry on that glare. 3 Ox Kings. Why 3 Ox Kings? Because it gives you barrier. It gives all your little 3-drop and lower barriers, and that's always a good thing. Having 2 of them on board is basically, he's sort of kind of giving himself barrier. 3 Fleeing Talent Pans. Basically, this is going to help you gather cards you need in the drop area because you need to focus on Universe 11 cards. 4 Toppers is basically going to be looking at your top 3, get your Universe 11s right away. But this is also one of the targets you want to go after, which is the 4 Zoireis. Is your pretty much your ultimate blocker of the deck. 4 Kunshis is more of a filler, but you need extra Universe 11s to have, so he does come very handy. 4 Infinite Alertness Top Dispo. He's your blocker, and of course he's a 4 cost, but if you have 4 more Universe 11s, he's a 2 drop. He's a 2 cost. Really good. 4 Belmods. You want to have him because not only he'll let you search, not only you can just search out look at the top 3 to search your Universe 11s, but if you choose not to, you can just send them all to the drop area, and if you do that, you can actually KO something on board. Last but not least, the main focus of the deck, which is the Jiren Universe Strongest. I'll just shove this guy up here for a moment. Basically, is a 12 drop Jiren. Has Deflect, Quad Strike. If you have 9 or more Universe 11s in the drop area, you reduce the energy cost of this card by 6. And his other permanent, when he attacks, your opponent may not activate counters or blockers. So once he's on board, he's guaranteed win. And self-explanatory as to why we're running the Temporal Rescue Trunks. Gotta have the super combos. I mean, even if the deck can function without super combos, it's always good to have a super combo. And of course, 2 Shenron Figure of Majesty. Mainly, you're not it sounds funny as is, but you're not really using it to ready energies. You're only using it to draw a card, and on top of that, you could bring back this guy from the drop area if he's in the drop area. You only ready your energies if you have to, but other than that, when you're ready to go for the game, you just draw a card and give that Jiren critical. That's just one of the simple basic concept of this. And those are the battle cards. So we're gonna finish it up with the extras. 7 Dragon Balls. 7 Dragon Balls because we want to draw. The whole concept of this deck is to draw out your Jiren so that by turn 6 you can win the game. The only desires you're running in the deck, you don't really need no other desires but personal ambition, so you can draw your card. And last but not least, the Flying Nimbus, because it's one of the best negates that can be thrown in yellow, and anything that you could splash yellow into it. Simple as is. Like I said, I have a better explanation. It's a lot longer, almost like about 20 minutes longer on our Facebook page, but it does give more of a brief detail on how this deck is supposed to work. But if you guys actually know this by now, or if you're familiar with just to see how it works, boom, you already know the concept of this deck. Go to 6, swing for the game. Of course, you have a couple of your other hitters like Dispos and Belmonts to do some pressure on the board, but of course you're mainly focusing everything on Jiren. I know this deck was a lot quicker than usual, but you gotta do something every now and then here like that. I was recording this. I'm not on my table recording this, so it's kind of like all laid out. Let me know if you guys like this type of the way that I presented this deck profile, or if you prefer the close-up view with the card. But let me know what you guys think of this deck. If you guys have not joined our Facebook page, keep in mind that members only are going to be participating in a pick your leader deck profile vote. If you are not a part of it, the next video that will come up, they will be the one to decide what's going to be aired next on the YouTube page. On top of that, you will also get dibs on some early videos, mostly slightly longer videos, and also of course you also get to see like in terms of why card choices were placed in and what would be recommendations. Going forward, I'm just gonna go straight into the videos the way I did this Jiren. If you guys did like how I laid out this Jiren deck, of course you can let me know in the comment section below. So with that said and done, this is Migz of the Decksmiths signing out. Peace out, guys.